is Weekend Deal on the NTA. And of course, if you've kept abreast with the NTA over the years, you will know that celebrating Nigeria is our core mandate, and we don't take it lightly. We have done it for the elderly, we're doing it for us, the young who never grow old, and we're doing it for the teenagers and even the adolescents. We have programs for everyone. But because of the way we are patient, often and often again, we revitalize our content.
Absolutely.
To keep up with the sophistication and modernity of the global platform.
Absolutely.
And we did it again recently, and we were acknowledged. Our EDP represented us, talking about Mrs. Tari Taylor herself.
I call her the MD Tari Glam Squad, because most of you will send messages and say, how are you looking like this? And I tell you, it's a Tari Glam Squad. We mean our EDP. You see, I love her passion when it comes to television production, film production. She looks at something and says, I think it can be better. Come on. I like when she says that all the time. So it was not a surprise that she was honored by the Kingdom Film Festival. We are not surprised at all. Tell me, were you surprised?
Not at all.
Okay.
It's just a walk in the park. There have been many, there'll be many more.
And many more.
Also for the NTA.
Yes, true, exactly. So let's take a look at the sights and sound of that wonderful event.
See, no. Military grace, but the people are left in limbo to decide. We filmmakers are sculptors of the society. We are creatives, but Lord, let us lose faith.
Please don't ever think the platform owner loves you. For the purpose of pan-Nigerianism and nationalism, we have to have our own coalitions and platforms. We can't run away from it. We cannot. Of course, they will ensure we are scattered. And when you begin to succeed again, they are coming back.
NTA, we always have to find a balance, a nice balance where everybody can meet. And you're not necessarily excluding anybody or you're not offending anybody. So we always try to stay moderate. We always try to stay fair. We always try to just focus on what are those things that amplify the Nigerianness in all of us. I want to say to each and every one of you here to say, as we move into the future of storytelling on this, our national platform, there's a place for you. There's a place for you as NTA. Thank you.
What is NTA doing in terms of global export of Nigeria? There's a big gap. I would like to see where NTA also signs with BBC, and then our drama, our creatives, can NTA be the engine that takes us out international networks?
So we're working on it, and we're using this new slate of content that we are creating to be the driver for that. Because as we're developing all this content, we're not just thinking of, yes, it will be on the network, but we are also syndicating it. We're also looking to, we want to push it out. You know, get these beautiful new dramas that are politically Nigerian. Let those be the vehicles, yes, to drive that export that we're talking about. And you see, it's an exciting time, I believe, for NTA, and I feel so blessed to be part of what is going on right now.
The loyalty I had growing up watching NTA, I think is something that we can also warm into the hearts of the current younger generation. Hence the reason why I'm very passionate about it. I have a couple of content myself, also authentic Afrocentric stories, and I think that they can be on NTA. So how can I bring my work to NTA? That's my question. Thank you.
So as long as I believe that it is of value to our viewers, we'll send it through send it to our library for our quality control people to go through. If it ticks the boxes, great. If there are things that we flagged, we will communicate it, you know. So it's quite an open, deliberately so. It's quite an open process.
For your visionary leadership and tireless efforts in revamping NTA, growing the nation's national television, and fostering strategic collaborations. Your dedication to excellence in broadcasting has elevated the industry and inspired a new generation like every one of us here. This award celebrates your remarkable achievement and commitment to NTA and to the creators. We celebrate what God is doing in your life.
I always say that we don't operate in a bubble. As big as NTA is and as much of a family it is, it's very easy for us to believe that there is no world outside. So it's always very important to come out like this, because these are opportunities we have to engage people, that we have to listen to the industry. What do people want? What are their expectations, not just from NTA, but what are their expectations as a whole? What are their aspirations, within the industry? So it's in forums like this that we get to listen to what people want and then also communicate what we are doing, because NTA, we are doing a lot to position ourselves within the creative space. So it's very important for people to hear us, and then they can now know how they can now what is their place and what is their contribution and what is the benefit for them within the framework of what we're trying to put out there.
That is what we are doing at this Kingdom Festival, creating that pathway where gown meets town, you understand? And the students will be encouraged to know that there is value in what they are doing as creatives. Oh my God, we're making my dad to that. Okay, so let's go there. Oh, yeah, do you want to play? Let's carry on and then go.
Hey, that's my funky EDP. See the thing, that beautiful lady just makes tying hair scarf so funky and so classy. She ties her hair and she looks classy. Well done, well done. The thing people don't know about NTA is that we are always upping our game, and people say, I heard somebody saying that to the younger generation, we have so many things, programs for different people. We have Generation XYZ for the Gen Z and so many other shows. Congratulations, EDP. We love you. Keep doing what you do. Thelma had an interesting encounter recently. Thelma, tell Nigerians.
I will do that EDP's Mrs. Terry Taylor's dance step to introduce the person. Hey, I like when she went down like this.
Yes, oh, she
that's
went
how
down.
we do what we do. Mama, we got you. Okay, during the week, I was opportuned and I would say privileged to meet a certain young doctor, Dr. Udo. He's an associate prof, and he says his mom has been telling her sons, her grown-up sons, there's a you guys, I don't bother you again at the weekends. There's a program I often enjoy. When you come and sing, come on Saturday so we can enjoy it together. Because they sometimes come for the weekend. They will come, they'll be cooking, they don't want to pay attention. But one weekend, she was able to arrest 2 or 3 of them. Say, sit with me, my program is on, let's enjoy it together. And they were opportune to watch Weekend Deal. And what they kept asking the mother, where have we been?
Oh my goodness!
Where have we been? We've been missing this. And she began to take them back memory in like 2-3 months about the kind of music, the kind of guests, and all our topical discourse here. Amazing. And the impact it has on her. She's almost 80.
Oh, Mama.
So Mrs. Ekaite Udo, we celebrate you today and your family. And I promised her son, Dr. Udo, that our amazing Esbo will do something special for her and the Udo family. So Mr. Kaite's son, the Udo, and her sons, the doctors in the house.
We love you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And it's time for us again to go over to Esbo, Ezra. Take it away. Hey!
Once Eddie Kwansa Bio Bio Eddie Kwansa Bio Bio Eddie Kwansa Bio Bio Usukamana ne Bio Bio Bio. Yes. Early morning on NTA Deal. Enough respect to the crew. Producer, importer, exporter. Mrs. Ekaite. Is Thelma there? Patience is there. Nedi Kwansa, bio, bio. Nedi Kwansa, bio, bio. Nedi Kwansa, bio, bio. Nedi Kwansa, bio, bio. Oh, Nedi Kwansa, bio, bio. Uzukamana ne bio, bio. Edi Kwansa, bio, bio. Edi Kwansa, bio, bio. Edi Kwansa, bio, bio. Uzukamana ne bio, biao, biao. Ekaiteo, ekaiteo, ekaiteo. Ekaiteo, ekaiteo, ekaiteo. Oh, Thelma, Thelma, oh, Thelma. Thelma, Thelma. Oh, I see your patience, oh, your patience, oh, your patience, oh. Madame Ekaite, oh, Ekaite, oh. Chief importer, exporter, Madame Ekaite. Ah. Edi Kwansa, bio, bio. Nedi Kwansa, bio, bio. Nedi Kwansa, bio, bio. Uzukamana ne bio, bio, bio.
If I don't say Esbo is special, what else will I say after that kind of performance? That was amazing, Esbo. You got us so inspired and so proud, as always, to be Nigerian. That's why we stay patriotic, because we know what we have. Talking about Nigeria's culturally diverse nature and how we stand our own on the continent and in the world as Africa's giant, let's touch base with NTA Abuja. And of course, it's all about the mosaic, that exciting kaleidoscope. Take it from here, please.
Nigeria, Africa's most populous nation, is a land woven with over 250 ethnic groups, rich heritage and deep-rooted traditions. Every color, every sound tells a story. Nigeria's cultural narrative begins with its three largest ethnic groups, the Hausa, Yoruba, and Igbo, each contributing to the nation's identity through governance, trade, spirituality, and cultural expression.
They were able to succeed in the northern part of Nigeria because already we have an administrative structure. These administrative structures were being headed by our emirs, our chiefs. You understand? We were all organized. In other words, we were organized. The bureaucracy was there. And then we were able to create a sort of leadership and incorporated it on our traditional institution called district heads, which are now called hakimis. They incorporated them to have access and easy administration to enable them to exploit our resources. By extension, even the western part of Nigeria, there wasn't much problem there because they also have their own structure, traditional structure, leadership. They have Obas, we have Alafin, all these things are there. So what am I saying? They came and met us with our own tradition, our culture, our norms and value.
Beyond the ethnic groups lies Nigeria's many minority communities, each enriching the nation's mosaic. Tribes like the Tiv with their deep-rooted agricultural heritage, the Kanuri of Borno, custodians of the ancient Kanem Borno Empire, the Fulani, whose pastoral tradition stretches across West Africa, the Efik Ibibio, guardians of coastal trade and rich marine culture, the Ijaw of the Niger Delta, renowned for their waterways, fishing traditions, and spectacular masquerades. As Abuja developed, colonial borders and later waves of migration drew diverse ethnic groups into the region, creating a thriving center of trade, governance, and cultural exchange. The majority tribe of Gbagi and Bari have played a significant role in defining the region with their history, lifestyle, and values, which have shaped the land long before Abuja became Nigeria's capital.
When we are tracing our history as Gbagi people, our history is being traced to northeastern part, the Middle East. We migrated, came through Kanem Borno Empire then, that is Borno State. There, we moved towards Kaduna State, Zaria in particular, because our Gbagi people are industrious. We started moving from that area axis towards the 5 states, because our people are great farmers as well as hunters. So we came and settled within this area. The new FCT was created by and Gbagi as a majority. That's how it's come about. So we have other ethnic that also we are living together with them. We have the Gondara, we have Basa, we have Gade, we have what do you call them here? I call Basa already. I have Akwa Moma, we have Gana, to mention but few. So that is why we have been living for so many centuries in peace and harmony.
Through our music, arts, festivals, and everyday expressions, Nigeria's diversity does not divide us, it defines us.
Okay. Thank you so much. That was beautiful, NTA Abuja. I've never been able to understand how the Gbagi people will carry their pots on their neck. They said the head is king. Nigeria is indeed blessed. It is time for us to start our conversation in the studio, and our guests are here. It is my honor to welcome to the weekend in studio Jennifer Serrano. She is the founder, the Unity Project Nigeria, and Independent Youth of Nigeria. Let's see her profile.
Okay. Welcome to
welcome
Weekend
to
Deal. Thank you. It's a pleasure to be here.
All right.
It's great to have you join us and no doubt enrich our conversation. She's not alone. We also made great and make very welcome Z. Michael Obasi. He is the founder of Abuja. There's a lot that's encompassed in that novel name. But first, let's see his profile.
Welcome to Weekend Deal.
Thank you very much.
Okay, talking cultural diversity. Nigeria is blessed. We've been talking about it here. We are just different. You move from one part of Nigeria to the other and you see a culture that might shock you if you're not careful. But together, that's our strength. So let me start with Jennifer. First, tell us where you're from and what about other cultures have you seen that you like?
Okay, so I'm from the southwest, from Lagos.
Okay.
And Lagos is considered the melting pot for all Nigerian cultures. But I didn't grow up here. And so I came back here as an adult and I was fascinated by Nigerian culture. So if you were raised somewhere else, you have an idea that Nigerian culture is not one, it's multi. So when I started the Unity Project Nigeria, one of my core goals was to showcase the Nigerian multicultural. And I found that there was actually that concept of multicultural stands because of where I came from. I grew up in London. There are people from all over the world there. And so Nigerian culture is so rich and it's not something you can put in a box. When people say to me, oh, you promote Nigerian culture, but oh, you don't sound Nigerian, you don't dress Nigerian. I said, no, our culture is so evolved, it's so multi-dimensional that it cannot be put in a box.
I agree.
Such as my personality. So when I started, most people like me think Nigeria is Igbo, Yoruba, Hausa. And when I started this and I started traveling, I realized that Nigeria had over 400 ethnic groups. So whenever I do my, my campaign posters or something, and someone says to me, oh, my ethnic group is not there. I'm like, but I thought you were outside. I said, no, I'm Nupe. Oh, okay, all right. What do you people wear? And then you put that one there. Someone calls you and said, oh, I'm Tiv. You didn't represent my people. All right, bring your people. So I start learning, and my understanding of Nigerian culture is I would say huge, but I would say I'm still learning. I also see that there's similarities. It's one of the things I find shocking. When people meet me, a lot of people think I'm from Adamawa or I'm from Taraba, and I'm like, no, I'm from Lagos. And some people say, oh, no, you look like you're from River State or you're from Delta State. So there's that multi-dimensional, multi-perspective of Nigerian culture, and that's the beauty of it. It is not a square. It is not even a rhombus. It's a
gamut of.
It's like a multiverse on its own. So that's the beauty of it.
Yeah.
So Nigerians, we come in all shades and sizes. I met somebody from Taraba, and I remember when I spoke to the person, you don't sound like you're Nigerian. You sound like you're from Zimbabwe or something. I said, no, this is us. And then you meet people from Bayelsa, they sound like they came from Ghana. You're like, and you're Nigerian as well, and this is what you wear. So, there is a lot of learning that we're doing, and we have to keep doing as Nigerians. So that's the beauty of it.
Beautiful.
For any Nigerian who is not excited, excuse me, it's the weather. It's causing us to. I need some water. The excitement you brought to the set right now has given our show an entire new vibrance. I mean, you couldn't have done it better. What a show opener. Let me now go to Abuja. Of course, the viewers were entranced by the name, But before you tell us what brought that about, I wanted Jennifer to greet in her language. At least when she came to Nigeria, she has learned how Yorubas in Lagos greet, but she'll do that later. But would you like to greet Nigerians in your language? Greet them, like
Of
wherever
course,
they are.
I
Just
would
say
love
greet
to.
them.
Okay, please.
Ndi obodo anyị ọtụtụ ọma kedo
Nice.
Ahamuchibuzo Z. Michael Obasi, the creative director at Abuja.
Oh, okay.
Nice. Ooh,
Dude is
amazing.
grounded and it's got it going on.
That's a rich one.
That's a good one.
Well done. Tell us about what encompassed Abuja. And when you say art cycling, upcycling, before we get to see the beauty that will enrich our stage today, tell us, and let's give us a glimpse.
Okay, so Abuja, just like the name is broken down into 3 core values. There is Har, which represents the female. There's Bu for the male, and there's Ja for God. Our brand is a unisex fashion brand, and what we're doing is introducing a new concept to African fashion, Afro-urban fashion, blending Africa with the West. And in doing that, we are creating pieces that have modular designs. What it does is that you can restyle a single piece in multiple ways, enabling you to achieve more from less. You're having fun, coming from restyling your pieces. You literally become the designer yourself.
Wow.
While having fun, you're also saving the earth, because the more you change your pieces, the less you have to buy, because you want to get more outfits. So it ties into sustainability and fun as well.
So you want to help patients save dollars, she should stop shopping.
Exactly.
Oh, that's beautiful. You see, when we talk about our diversity, when we celebrate our diversity, we are not just celebrating the differences, we are celebrating the beauty there is in these differences. Well, NTA Lagos is taking a look at the tribes and their contributions. NTA Lagos, take it away.
Nigeria, a nation woven from over 250 ethnic groups, each one a vibrant thread in a tapestry that spans centuries, has the extraordinary power of cultural diversity. From the House of Fulani in the north to the Yorubas in the west, the Igbos in the east, and many other tribes are rich with wisdom, resilience, and ingenuity. The legacies shape our everyday lives.
Every time I encounter somebody from a different tribe, I always look at the positive spin-offs of whatever it is that I encountered. I learn from every other tribe that I come across, and there's a whole lot for us to benefit. And it enhances the unity of the different citizens from different tribes of the country. So I think it's important, and I think we should continue to promote unity through that way as one of the ways to help for all of us to live in peace and harmony in the country.
Every tribe tells a different story, and every story contributes to the Nigerian experience.
You know that Isoko gospel music? When you go and hear Abo, well, it actually cuts across Isoko Urobo. It has gone deep into the music vibe of the country. There is hardly any church now when they're doing native and so on. You won't hear that type of music. It's a major influence from the Isoko Urobo music that we have, as really propagated by one man many years ago called Adam and his Adam's Preaching Society. And so you find it, whether the Ijos, the Shakris and all that, even Hausas, you find all of us doing that native thing. Anabo, Abo.
The Yorubas give the world deep philosophies, breathtaking festivals, and rhythm that drives global music. The Igbos champion innovations and enterprise with craftsmanship and trade networks that span continents. The House of Fulanese brings centuries of scholarship, rich textiles, traditions, and markets that have fueled West African commerce. Other groups offer languages, cuisines, dances, and ideas that make Nigeria endlessly dynamic.
Proverbs are a very strong way of driving home the point that you're trying to make and getting people to understand you and what you're saying quickly and more easily. For example, when you're telling somebody, "Aneju to aka akwaka," you can't clap with one hand. That's a very powerful one. Proverbs help to make people to understand as quickly as possible and easily too.
Everything is subject to change. Our traditional way of cooking can be modernized because I see people are using traditional clay pots now in very fancy ways. That is something from our tradition that is quite cool. Even our food, our dressing, you see a lot of people are playing with our fabrics.
Here are a few iconic Nigerians whose voices echo these cultural roots, shaping fashion, literature, business, film, and music. Each language adds a rhythm. Each tradition adds a heartbeat. Together, they form a nation stronger, richer, and more beautiful.
That was quite rich. When we talk about a kaleidoscope of colors, I think this embodies it. We saw colors, we saw people, we saw cultures, we saw traditions, and we saw beautiful women, as always. Let me talk with you, Jennifer. In building your organization, I know you talked about going to different, it's a learning curve. Every day you're meeting a new culture, you're meeting a new cuisine, a new group of people. What would you say now, what is the measure of your organization? There's so much you are embodying, but what are you pushing for? When we talk about your organization and what Jennifer and her team are celebrating, what should come to mind?
Unity. So peace and unity are the driving force. Our diversity, our multiplicity should not be a weakness, it should be a strength. And that's what we're advocating, that's what we're pushing, that's what we go around the country for. So I started my organization on a narrative. There was, I wouldn't like to make direct references, but a particular ethnic group were reaching out to me because they thought I was part of them. But I'm a Nigerian, I'm a pan-Nigerian because I fit into a lot of ethnic groups. And my name is also one that it's hard for you to place where I'm from. And they were posting some narratives about this other ethnic group. And I was added to the WhatsApp group, and I started to think, this can't be right. I need to find out for myself. I've always been a bit of a daredevil, adventurous. I'm married from a different tribe, and the tribe that my grandmother told me that they eat humans. I remember that. She said to me, oh, and you are very full-bodied with your soft skin. They're going to celebrate when you go there. I said, no, this is true. It's real life. So I had a friend from university, and everyone said we looked alike. And I thought, no, he couldn't eat me. No, I don't think he could eat me. So we came to Nigeria on holiday, but I was still a bit apprehensive. So I had a friend of mine follow me to the airport. I said, take a picture of this person I'm going to the state with. Every hour on the hour, call me. If I don't pick up, go to my uncle, and I know my uncle can get the IG and whatever, he has a lot of powers. And this is where I've gone to, so come get me in case they try to eat me there. Ironically, I went there and everyone took to me. They even thought I was part of them. They thought I looked like the guy's sister. And I eventually married from that side. And they don't eat people. Well, maybe they did centuries ago, but they didn't eat me. I'm here.
You are here.
So I wanted to, solve the problem. We demonize what we don't know. I studied criminology, and criminology says that prejudice usually comes from ignorance. So we can demonize an ethnic group, we can demonize another religion or another language because we don't have the knowledge. So I decided to demystify this other ethnic group, and this is what caused the Unity Project. This is what brought it up. And so I started to go and interact with people. I went to places, and sometimes the difference between the Lagos Jennifer and the Kaduna Jennifer is a show. That's all. So when I go to the north, I cover my head, no makeup, I wear a cap, I do a shawl, and I'm Ajia. And people will refer to me as Ajia. And then I'm in Lagos, I'm in a short dress with blonde hair, like, oh yeah, that's Jennifer.
Cool.
Yeah. So why are we, our culture really is, I can say, almost interchangeable.
Yes, it
There
is.
are people who meet me and think I'm from Taraba, I'm from Adma, I'm from here. So we are one and the same people. The concept that we're different, by language perhaps, by some kind of food we eat, or maybe the slight differences in our dressing, but we're still intrinsically one. We're Africans, we're Nigerians, and that's what we are aiming to showcase. And so we've been working to bring young people together in the creative. Because we cannot talk about unity unless you understand where people's mentality is. So I started 1 year, my organization started in 2018, an entire year I was doing research, traveling around asking people, how do you feel about Nigeria? I understand that the concept of Nigeria is fluid. And all concepts of identity are actually fluid. You are what you've been told you are. You're never anything. So someone can tell you now you're Christian, and if they tell you hard enough, you'd believe it. You're this, you'd believe it. So it's about what are we hearing? What have we been fed with? What has our minds accepted? So we go about showcasing the beauty in other people's culture, introducing ethnic groups to each other so that you know that this person is not a demon, this person is not less of a Nigerian than you are. Indeed. And in the cultural exchange we do at our Unity Festival, you get to see, oh, okay, so these people eat this thing as we do as well. Exactly. Oh, these people wear this as well. Oh, the wedding ceremonies are like this. Indeed. You know, and then you see similarities. Yeah. There's always similarities across Nigeria. Yes. And you see your differences, but then you can now see them as people, as humans. And I dare say, while I'm on NTA, that we could do better in terms of educating our children when they're in the formative ages to appreciate our culture better. So there should probably be in our social studies or whatever it is they teach, a cultural education. So while I'm in school, from an early age, I can learn about other people's cultures. So no one's going to tell me that, oh, a Fulani man is this, or Hausa man is this, or Kanuri man is this, or Igbo man is this. I already have an idea of who they are, and I can see them as equal to me.
Indeed. I think history and geography can handle, but we can be specific
about
culture. In terms of cultural learning.
Yeah, I agree. I remember going for my friend's father's funeral at Okpela. Blessing Abu, when she lost her father, I had never gone there before. And when they started the whole ceremony, I was like, this is very Idoma. Idomas do like this too. Idomas do this too. And I was shocked. I thought everything was going to be strange, but it wasn't as strange as I thought.
And Okpela is Edo State.
Okpela is in Edo State. So
and you are in Benue.
Yeah. And I'm an Idoma woman. Okay, probably one. Okay, next to Michael. We do know that fashion is a huge part of our cultural identity. Fashion is huge as far as our culture is concerned. And my question to you will be, how have our diversity impacted your creative process? Have you tapped from our diversity to create pieces that everybody can relate to? Has it impacted you?
Surely.
Okay.
Yes, and it's very evident even in what I'm wearing today. Oh, yeah. Yes. I mean, starting from the stuff I have in my hands, this is synonymous with the Igbo culture. And I have a Yoruba hat. And the jalabia, which is my outfit, is typically northern. Okay. So right here we have a representation of the three major tribes. Not forgetting that we have other tribes as well.
Other tribes,
yes.
Yeah, true.
So yes, we integrate that in our designs as well, because like I said, the brand is all about promoting African. It's about promoting the unity we share in Nigeria, that regardless of our diversity, we have common grounds that we can harness to become better.
Everyone says that our numbers is a big strength and is a plus. And it's great to see it being portrayed realistically. You did your research and you saw cause to do more. So 2018 till now, you've been working, and see how excited you are and animated at what you are finding. Great. I don't think United Kingdom will beckon at you to the extent you go and live there again.
Totally. You can just sit and come back.
Right here.
But in addition to what she said, actually, the Hausas have a saying that traveling is the key to knowledge, right?
Absolutely.
So yes, if people traveled more, or if there was that incentive for people to travel more, even resources from, say, the government or the private sector to help people travel more, get more exposed to other cultures and traditions, then we'll realize we have more things in common.
Indeed. And that we indeed are the giant of Africa. You're watching Weekend Deal. We're celebrating our unique cultures and diverse traditions. And to further push it home that we indeed are the giant and we don't take it lightly, our second break beckons, will take it, and I can assure you we will be right back.
It is your favorite weekend show, Weekend Deal, and if you're just joining us, it's all about our cultural, let me add something, our beautiful cultural diversity. Like, is it Dama that would ask, or is it even me? If you're not watching Weekend Deal, what are you watching? People are watching and their messages are here. I'll take one or two. One says, I love you guys. God bless you. Long life and prosperity. Miracle from Imo State. Thank you so much, Miracle. Okay. Oh, NTA, Weekend Deal. Every weekend you make my weekend. God bless you all. What's your name?
Wow.
Where are you reaching us from? Please let us know so we can holler your name like we did for Madam Ekaite and her boys. That's why we're here. Oh, Weekend, all of you look so gorgeous and beautiful. I love you all so, so much. God bless you. Thank you. Please let's know your name and where you're reaching us from. Well, we'll now continue with our conversation. Thelma. Esbo is standing by with music. Esbo.
Wow, I was looking on the microphone. If you look Nigeria, see as he fine. If you look Nigeria, see as he fine. Look who Nigeria, see as we fine. Hey, look who Nigeria, see as we fine. Our diversity is fine. Our unity, see as she fine. Hey, look, Madam Jennifer, see as she fine. Look, Mike yourself, fine, Bobo. Hey, look, Thelma, see as she fine. See my sister Patience, see as she fine. Hey, River Benue, he fine. River Niger, he fine. See Nigeria, he fine. Everything, he fine. I like to chop fufu with okra soup. See as he fine. I like amala with gbegiri and ewedu. He fine. I like tuwon shinkafa with me and taushe. See Nigeria. Hey, see as he fine. Oh, I love Nigeria. Oh, see as he fine. Then try to spoil us with many fighting. What God pass them. God pass them. I see the president. I see as he fine. I see the first lady. Oh, I see as he fine. If you look Nigeria, you see say we fine. Look in Nigeria. Oh, see as we fine. The biggest black nation in Africa. The most talented people in the world. Ah, we fine. 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 Madam Ekaite Udon. See as she fine. She fine. As she fine. She fine. She fine. She fine. She fine. See Nigeria as we fine. We fine. We fine.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Esbo, yeah.
Jennifer.
Clock it. Clock it.
Nice. Amazing, isn't it?
Clock
Please, Jennifer, greet them greet them in your own culture too, please.
I know everyone always tests my capacity to speak here, but I'm
Please.
about to shock you all.
Oh yeah, we are waiting. Want to be shocked? Shock us, see.
Okay. Ẹ káàárọ̀. Ẹ káàárọ̀ ẹ̀yin bàbá mi, ẹ̀yin ìyá mi, ẹ̀yin ẹ̀gbọ́n mi, ẹ̀yin àbúrò mi, ẹ̀yin lọ́mọ yín Jennifer Àjọkẹ́ láti ìsàlẹ̀ Èkó. Jẹ́jẹ́ lọ́mọ Èkó tèmi ń lọ. Ọmọ Èkó tí ò mọ̀lá tówó kọ. Níná lówó. Thank you.
Did it just happen? Wow, that's amazing.
That's beautiful.
I will say you have impressed us. You have taken it a notch higher. Well done, girl. That was amazing. And that's how we traverse to Kano. I know Jennifer has been there, and perhaps Mr. Michaels as well. So let's go and see how they're going to capture this unique discussion. Our cultural diversity is top-notch. That's why we are the giant. Kano, enter this discussion.
Durbar is the most vibrant cultural display in northern Nigeria, involving men, horses, and camels. In the years past, it was performed as a demonstration of war, military might, and renewed allegiance and solidarity to the traditional authority.
When Durbar was first, introduced as a festival, that was in some 500 years ago, like in Kano here, there was a war between Kano and Katsina. They attacked Kano on the Salah day. So that's what eventually necessitated the full-fledged war preparation for the Salah activity, so that whenever there is any kind of surprise attack or whatever the case may be, they are ready to face it.
Now that the war days are gone and the wind of peaceful coexistence blows all around, Durbar is today performed to celebrate important events or for honor.
If you are talking of Eid al-Fitr, the purpose of children going for Tashe is for them to get money enough to buy sunglasses, wristwatches, rings, and other things that they can use to celebrate the Salah.
However, more than just an exquisite display of beauty and elegance, every aspect of Durbar has a hidden symbolic presentation of the dominant Hausa culture.
You look at a person on a horse, his turban will tell you about his belief and religion. The indigo, it tells you about the weaving, his turban and the babariga, the gown that he wears. It tells you about the weaving, the dyeing, the sewing, as in the design, the leather work, white smithing, as in the decoration of the horse.
But then, why the horse is the chosen animal for this historic cultural display?
We call it equestrian elegance. You know, horse is an animal that is that can be embellished. It has a very good structure that can be embellished. It can be embellished, and then it has a very good behavior that you can use it, you can dance with it, you can do a lot of things.
Well, more than any other time, Durbar today has become one of the most attractive cultural events in Nigeria, gaining more and more admirers from far and within, a depiction of Nigeria's deep cultural wealth.
The Durbar in Kano. I've always loved the Durbar. It is rich. It's exotic. Oh, I can keep going on about the Durbar and I will not stop. Okay, somebody sent us a message. You said, beautiful guys. I love what you're doing. I am engineer Ebuka Joshua, testing live. Okay, from Onitsha. It's a 3.3 Onitsha. Thank you, Joshua, for joining us. It is time for us to join any Abba, my little says, and she'll be talking to us all about green beans.
Hi there, viewers. My name is Anna. Welcome to the food and nutrition segment of the Weekend Deal Show. Today, we're talking about green beans. So, green beans, also called snap beans or string beans, are a staple in kitchens across the globe. Whether you blanch them, saute them, or eat them straight from a can, green beans are a nutritious addition to your diet. 1 cup of raw green beans has 2.7 grams of fiber. Cooked green beans has 4.0 grams of fiber. Some of it is soluble fiber. Soluble fiber may help lower LDL or so-called bad cholesterol and total cholesterol levels. It may also support heart health by lowering blood pressure and reducing inflammation. I want to go on a very short break. When I get back, it is still more on the food and nutrition segment of the Weekend Deal Show. All right, viewers, finally, green beans are a good source of minerals, especially manganese. This essential mineral supports your metabolism and has antioxidant abilities. It also supports bone health and promotes wound healing. Fresh green beans are the healthiest option. Look for green beans that are bright green and free of black spots and blemishes. The beans should not be flimsy for the most nutritional benefits. Eat fresh green beans as soon as possible after harvesting or purchasing. With that said, I hope that you've learned something about green beans today, and if you do not eat it often, I hope you can infuse it into your diet because it's good for you and it serves as a garnish in most dishes. You know, your white rice, you can throw some on there, your jollof, your fried rice. It goes in literally almost any rice dish that you can think of. With that said, thank you so much for watching the food and nutrition segment of the Weekend Deal Show. My name remains Ene. I'll be passing the mic to Telma and Patience.
Thank you, Ene Abba. I heard you saying Thelma and Patience. Okay, Thelma is the one that's receiving you. Patience is the one that sent us to you. And yes, it's good at this time for us to perhaps include green beans in our meals, aside the antioxidants and the rest. It says heart friendly. Yeah. Our heart needs to be happy and calm. Please take green beans so that you will be happy. And let us love each other as we ought. Okay, we were having a very interesting conversation earlier, and then Patience told us behind the scenes a message she got about perhaps someone who is a bit agitated. Patience, can you share?
Okay, so this person is not so happy, and we are not pretending that everything is okay. Like we said during the break, it's not uhuru yet, but we must celebrate the beauty that we have in order for the things that are not measuring up to measure up. So we are not looking the other way. This person says he said he doesn't believe, I don't know if it's a she or a he didn't tell us his name. He doesn't believe in one Nigeria because a lot of things are going wrong. There's poverty. He says a whole lot here about things not going well, and that he's not happy basically with the situation in Nigeria. Maybe our guest, starting from Jennifer, can speak to the situation.
Okay, so I'll take to that person that most people are misinformed. Most Nigerians, especially youths, are misinformed. They always believe that the grass is greener somewhere else. You'd be surprised that you probably have it better. And take it from me, someone who's traveled the world, I would say Nigeria has its own problems, but Nigeria is it's a place of opportunities. So where you are right now, your frustration shows that you're not seeing possibilities. So I'm asking you to reach out to us on our socials. That's the Unity Project Nigeria. We focus on helping young people to solve the problem. And oftentimes the first problem is your mind, your state of mind. How are you thinking? What are you seeing? What's your belief system? If you're not thinking right, you're not believing right, you will never see opportunities. I speak for myself, I'm a returnee. So while other people are jackpotting, I am a jackpotter. And just a day ago, someone was saying to me about wanting to propose marriage, and I said, see, if it's not here in Nigeria, I'm not interested. Wow. Unless you're ready to come back, I'm not interested. And here, Boogie, Z Michael, for example, he's also somebody who trained abroad, and he's back here, and it's not smooth sailing. But then it is not smooth sailing anywhere else. This year alone, I've been to at least about 10 countries, some of the ones you wish to go to. And when I go there, I'm like, oh, what's all they're doing? Give me Abuja any day. Give me Nigeria any day. So I'm saying that, yes, Nigeria has problems, but we can solve our problems together.
Together.
We must learn to be patriotic. See, the challenge with why you think other places are better is because they're not like you. You will not see a Chinese person come online and tell you they're suffering in China. First of all, because they were under communist rule, such things you can even be killed for it. Like North Korea, oh God, they don't have any freedoms. A lot of African countries, even in the Middle East, UAE, you can't come out and spew hatred or negativity. So that's why you think Nigeria is the worst, because Nigeria allows you freedom of speech. So you come out and complain. So other places are having it far worse. But they don't come out to tell you. So I'm saying that whatever you have to see the best in your opportunities, in your potential. That's how you can grow. Because even if you live here with that same bitter mentality, you're probably going to go somewhere else to suffer. So it is first in your mind. Prosperity is in your mind. Success is in your mind. And that's what we're doing at the Unity Project Nigeria. Yes, we have a festival. The festival is to showcase what young people are doing. We have helped so many young people. We help a lot of aspiring artists, be it fashion designers, be it singers, actors. You know, we help them get funding. We
propel
them to the next level. Business people of different categories. Some people don't even need money. All they need is someone to help them think right, and that's what we do. We do that mentoring. So we're like, consider me your big sister. So that's the first part. Then the second thing is, don't speak ill of your nation. I'm a student of the Bible, and this has worked for me. The Bible says that life and death are in the power of the tongue. It is what you say that you will get. So as long as you say Nigeria is not working, my brother, it will never work for you. So I wake up in the morning and I say, I am blessed, my land is blessed, my city is blessed, everywhere I go is blessed. For my sake, you know, the land is preserved. So this is me, and it is working for me. I will never see bad in Nigeria. They're bad everywhere, but anywhere I go, it's good, because I carry goodness. I make sure I sow goodness, and I only reap.
Mommy G.
Mommy
G.
Hallelujah. So I said that to say,
hallelujah.
Okay, I said all of that to say, I've been in Abuja for 2 years, and I came here with hope. I came here with faith, and it's working for me.
Good one.
And
good one.
so that angry person, I know that things are hard, but please believe in God, believe in yourself, believe in Nigeria. It will work for you.
Nice. Woo.
Amazing.
Z.
Again, a message just came in while you were speaking, and the person said, you ladies are doing fantastically well. My emphasis there is on fantastically well.
Was it the geo influence?
I don't know, but the person says, I am here to listen to my friend and sister Jenny. Okay, the first day I heard her speak Yoruba, I was very surprised. A patriotic, brilliant, and humble lady. Kudos to Michael too. I am Dr. Michael Tomori.
Yay!
So many Michaels today.
It's a Michael show. Only Michael show. So, Mike, what would you have to say to Nigerians who are not in a very happy place? And we're not saying that they are not entitled to their feelings, or their feelings are not valid. We understand. Please speak to them.
Okay, I would like to buttress what I said earlier about traveling being the key to knowledge, right? But we're also realists. We understand that we have challenging times right now with insecurity. However, is the reason why we have the Unity Festival. We're bringing that unity to your community, right? The Unity Festival is an event where even traditional rulers from different tribes would be present at. So you get to meet and mix with the other cultures. And hopefully, with that love from such events, you develop the support towards the government, because we need to support, not castigate only. When you criticize constructively. Yes. That way, together with the private sector and the government, we can help Nigeria get back to its original place.
Thank you, our fashion entrepreneur. I can't wait to don myself in one of your symbols, and I know that's not too far away.
Yeah, don't promise to. This I will not come and dance and happy. We will not come and wear those clothes.
With the moves that Jennifer and I have been giving since, he knows now. Patience, join in or give him that hand. You know that we've learned over time, in addition, we've learned over time that happiness is something you can do intentionally.
Oh,
absolutely.
Just make yourself happy.
Yeah.
And there's so many ways we can do that. One sure way is keep abreast with Weekend Deal every Saturday and Sunday. And there are some different tools and tips we use to enrich your discourse. One of them is storytelling. That's why Talatu is coming on now to tell us about the unique stories of unity in diversity. We've heard from our guests. Now let's hear from the other side. Talatu, take it from here.
Nigeria, a country with over 250 ethnic groups and 500 languages. It is a melting pot of cultures.
I'm from the southeastern part of Nigeria, Anambra State to be precise. And I was born in the northwestern part of Nigeria, the then Sokoto State, and then later it was carved out, and because Guzo was part of Sokoto then, and then, they carved out Zamfara State. Back in the days when I was there in Guzo, I was born in the early 80s. Some things we do there's this unity we had. You will not be able to say this guy is a Christian or this one is a Muslim. Because then some of the Arabic school within our environs, we go, spend time with them. I think then, we learned a lot of Arabic and also the language, which is a key factor. I can speak a Hausa language fluently, that the code mixing was really there. It was really a great experience.
Diversity is not just about coexistence. It is about unity, understanding, and growth.
Growing up in the North, though I was born and brought up, my dad stayed, though may so rest in peace, he's late now. He stayed in the North for over 40 years. He was a good businessman, he was doing business. There's something about our Hausa brothers, about the northern side. Doing business there is doing business in the North is very, very, I don't know how the English to use it. You see that these our brothers, the Hausas, we say it more convenient, more comfortable doing business with them. Because when you do business, there's this sincerity. They don't take you around. Just tell them this is how it is. This is the truth about this business. And they will be good with it. That's the good thing about our brothers. That's part of the experience. I really love. That's why I have to. Now I'm grown already, married with 2 kids. I had to go and invest there too.
Nigeria's cultural diversity enriches our national identity and makes us stronger.
We are still one. We are Nigerians. We are still together. Despite which, we should not allow the bad eggs to spoil the remaining ones, to make you feel like everyone is like this. So we are good. We are good people. So I will still say it tomorrow. If I'm still in the North. I'm in Abuja. I'm still in the North. I still go to Zamfara. I still go to Sokoto to go and see my old friends, the ones I left. All this thing is because I still see them as peaceful people.
We need to try as much as possible to be united, irrespective of whether you are from the North, or you are from the West, or you are from the East. Because there's this experience I had then. I could remember. There was one period we were coming back from home. And at some point, my father's vehicle broke down in somewhere, Funtua, to be precise. We don't know anybody there, So what we did was my father looked out and there was a house not too close from the road. He went there, he knocked, said, I have a challenge, And then the language was something. He spoke out, I'm from here, coming back from the East, my vehicle is bad, please. I will need to keep this vehicle. I will come back after 3 days. The house man helped us, we parked the car in his house. We got another vehicle. We went back. After 3 days, my father got there and his car was still there. In fact, it was protected. And then he repaired it there, fixed it, and then left. So you see, that's why I said unity is very, very important.
Our diversity is our strength. Let's celebrate our differences and continue to build a Nigeria where everyone feels at home.
Well, very intriguing stories there from Talatu's table. So we've enjoyed that, and there's yet more. And guess what's next? We now have people who are wearing ensembles that enrich our discourse and further drive our narrative that there indeed is unity in diversity. From the stable of Abuja. Abuja ladies, or are they gentlemen as well? Yes. Oh, good. Ladies and gentlemen, for Abuja. Inclusive. Come show off. Hey.
Godwin. Take it.
This is serious. Sponsor me, Mr. Godwin. Take it away. This is serious, though.
Nigeria really well into this first change. Jamaica going well, and the Americans trailing a little bit, but there's very little in it. Good change by the Nigerians. Torrance, what a run! Torrance comes through. Torrance, America gold. Unified team in second place. It looked like Nigeria third. Well, Cuthbert to Jahidi. 1-1. But a fine victory in what was a very good race. One on the last leg, really, by Gwen Torrance.
Some of us used to fantasize watching this Amazon, beautiful woman. I used to tell her that she could have been Miss Nigeria if she contested. I call her A. Mary, full of race. Mary Onyale is our guest on this edition of Sports Summit on Weekend Deal. My name is Godwin A. Knack, and I will talk much ado. We'll take a quick break. When we come back, Mary is waiting for us all the way from Abuja. Welcome back. I did say when we return, we've got Mary Onyale. Yes, the queen of the tracks. I call her A. Mary, full of race. Thank you this morning, Mary Onyale, for joining us all the way from Abuja.
Thank you for having me.
Where have you been and what have you been doing? This is exactly what Nigerians want answers to from you.
I've been around. I'm in Nigeria. I've been everywhere. Anywhere there's sporting activities, development, making sure everything is running smoothly between the athletes, the federation, and the federal government. I'm always there.
Now, what were your eye moments that you look back to today and there's plenty of nostalgia?
1, 1992 Barcelona Olympics, 4x1 relay. where we got our first bronze medal ever. The last one will be my 200 meters individual medal at Atlanta 96 Olympics.
Two great moments at the Olympics, Mary Onyale just told you, from Barcelona Olympics to Atlanta 96. Now, when did you quit athletics and why, Mary Onyale?
I quit athletics when my body, my soul, my system said stop. 2004 Athens, yes, Sydney was 2000.
Mary, I know you are a mother. Is any of your children taking after you? I mean, athletics precisely.
My daughter did 4 years student athlete just like me at University of Houston, graduated, quit immediately. The pressure was too much for her. She was being looked at as being the next Mary Onyale and she couldn't cope. My son said, no, he's a pilot.
Well, this is an important question. The last Olympic was disastrous for Nigeria, if not for the basketball ladies. How long does it take for you to medal, to be on the podium at the Olympics?
Olympic comes up every 4 years. If you get a good talent, good coach, good high performance system and center, give it 12 to 16 years, you'll get on the podium with that athlete.
Wow, time definitely not on our side. Would have been asking Mary Onyale so many questions. We'll do this again, but now you know that it takes between 12 and 16 years for you to win an Olympic medal. But in Nigeria, we train on Monday and want to win on Tuesday. Mary, thank you so very much for this insight.
Thank you.
Build up, bet freeze, one up, bet boom. Bet Nigeria is truly #1.
Hey, Mary, full of race. Mary Onyale, queen of the tracks, beautiful woman. Yes, on the show Sports Summit on Weekend Deal. We'll be back tomorrow by the special grace of God. Don't forget to keep praying for Nigeria. My name is Godwin A. Nakana. God bless Nigeria.
God bless Nigeria, and welcome back to the studios of Weekend Deal. It's always a pleasure to have you join us on the show. Right now, we'll go straight to the papers. Ladies, good morning.
Good morning
Great
to you,
to see you,
Sule.
Sule, as always.
So many stories trending on the papers this morning. We start with Saturday Telegraph and with the story on page 5. Northerners in ADC want Southern aspirants to run against Atiku. Aspirants will emerge in February. Source details of that are on page 5. Now to Saturday Sun. We start with this very interesting story just above the masthead. It's actually an endorsement from the former Prime Minister. Nigeria safe, says Boris Johnson, former UK Prime Minister. Details of that on page 29. And now the leading story says state police divides north-south. Details of all this can be found on page 21. Now to the Punch. We go straight to the leading story. Real reason the ex-defense minister Badaru resigned. It has two riders here inside the Cold War between Badaru Matoli. I am here to lead, work and deliver, says new defense minister Musa. Details of that are on page 4. Now to the Nation, straight to the leading story. Supreme Court to federal government implement judgment on direct allocation to local government. The Constitution doesn't envisage joint ownership between states, local government. Strikes out Osun suit on withheld local government funds. Assembly passes bill to regulate administration of local government accounts. Details of all this can be found on page 5. Now to the Guardian. Okay, big interview here. Igbos and their trouble with Nigeria. Ex-defense minister Aguiyi. Details of all this can be found on page 18. Now to Weekend Leadership. Feels smuggling still high, but queues gone forever, says Dangote. Food prices drop as festive season approaches. I'm sure a lot of Nigerians will be happy with this news. Details of that are on page 4 because we want to buy food at a very cheap price. Now to Weekend Trust. Irrigation farming under threat. It's an investigative report here, and details of all this can be found on page 4. Now, a day in the life of Kwara's town crier. Of course, you want to roll back, the years when you have the town criers. That mean that it's the chief bridges of information in the community. And I wonder if they're still, performing that function in our localities.
I think I saw one in my hometown like 4 years ago.
4 years
It's been
ago.
a while.
Wow.
Who knows what's happening now?
Okay. Well, that's much we can take from the papers, Thelma.
Okay, let me quickly take some messages. Somebody wrote in, it says, good morning, Weekend Deal crew. I love your program so much. It teaches us to know much of our diverse culture. Keep it up, Tekimbe. From Makodum Su Tekimbe. We appreciate you.
See that language?
So Tekimbe.
What does that mean?
It means thank you, Tekimbe.
Okay.
Nice. That's Steve language, by the way.
Nice.
Okay, somebody says, my name is... I am David. For everything begins with the mindset, because once you have a dream, you must work hard. And for you to achieve your dream, you must set goals and have focus. I am David by name. My regards to Mommy Jennifer. She's always putting sense in my brain. Okay, tell me.
Wow, that's amazing. Mommy Jennifer was able to put sense in our brain, wisdom in our heads, and love in our hearts. She asked us, of course, as we all agree and enjoy, to be intentional about Nigeria. We owe it to our country to be patriotic, not just sometimes, but all the time. And building a nation involves us all. And that's how we're going to join Jennifer again and Z, Michaels, and the crew for...
I hope I get to see your catwalking style and all.
Oh, we're ready.
What to see?